Hello and welcome to All Around Annapolis. I'm your host, Rhonda Wardlaw. Believe it or not, it's almost that time. While most of us have been enjoying football season, there's one particular game that Annapolis rises to the occasion for. It happens once a year. This year it's going to be on December 27th, and it is the Military Bowl. Joining me right now for all of the excitement and updates that we need is President Steve Beck. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, Rhonda.
You know, I almost got just a little too close to saying more exciting than Navy football, but it is played at the stadium where Navy is played.
Yeah, it's great. We're very happy to be at that stadium. Ties in perfectly with our mission to support and honor the troops and their families, and it's just a great facility. Navy is very supportive of the game, and like I said, we couldn't be more proud than to be here in Annapolis.
And the city is so proud to have you here and to be able to help in all of the different efforts and the venues that you guys will be having throughout the next couple of months.
Yeah, that's a big item for us. You know, support from the community. Our mission is twofold. It's one to show support and for those in harm's way, and the other is to support and show economic benefit to the community where we hold the game.
Well, since you talk about that, let's bring it up. Now, the Military Bowl was here last year. This will be our second year, but it's actually 7 years in its continuation, one from D.C., now in Annapolis.
Yeah, we played 5 years at RFK Stadium, and then we moved here, like you said, last year. We had Maryland versus Marshall, almost a sellout crowd. It was a great day, great football game, beautiful day. We lucked out on the weather.
Yes, we did.
It was very nice. So we're looking to make it even bigger and better this year. We have 2 new conference tie-ins. Well, the one conference is the same, the ACC, but now there's 15 teams where there were only 12 before, and we actually moved up a spot. So we're actually the 6th selection after the college football playoffs, which probably will be the 7th, 8th, or 9th team, but we'll have a selection of several teams.
Talk to me about when we're going to find out who's playing who.
December 7th, there's a selection show on ESPN. It's live. So, like I said, that's the selection in the ACC, and then in the American Conference is the other conference, is the former Big East football schools. So it's Cincinnati, Connecticut, East Carolina, Temple are the regional ones. And then Navy is entering that conference next year. So we'll have a shot at getting Navy starting next year, which would be great. Let's
talk economic impact.
Yeah, we last year with only one traveling team, Marshall, the other team, of course, local being Maryland, we had an economic impact over $13 million in the greater community and over $1 million directly here in Annapolis. So I think those are very substantial numbers, but we could, double that this year. If we get 2 great traveling teams, we could have 25,000 people coming into town.
The important thing when we talk about the Military Bowl also is that it's really a day. It's not just the game. There's a 5K run, there's a parade. Let's break some of those things down that are, about our families and about our residents coming in and supporting our troops.
Well, we're really excited about this year, which we didn't do last year, is promoting the Annapolis hotels. So this year we're going to have 2 fan hotels, official fan hotels. The Westin is going to be the ACC rep, and Lowe's is going to be the American Conference rep. So we're going to have events there starting at least the day before the game, where we may have bar crawls and gallery tours and pep rallies and that kind of thing. So it'll be very exciting. The hotels will be outfitted in the team's colors, and they'll be jam-packed. There's no question about that. So then the next day, game day, which is December 27th, kickoff is at 1 o'clock, but we start with a new Military Bowl 5K. First time doing that. It's going to go from the stadium down to City Dock, all the way back up, right back into the stadium. So we expect 1,500 runners there, which would be great. And then right on the heels of that will be the parade, which was highly successful last year. It was really fantastic. The streets were lined with people, led by our colors, of course, and then by the Clydesdales. And we're happy to report now that we just had a commitment back from the Budweiser Clydesdales will be here again this year.
Yay.
So we're very excited about that.
I think there was as long a lines to see the Clydesdale horses as there was to get into the gates for the game.
Really incredible, the draw that they are. But they are just beautiful, huge animals, and they are a very big draw.
And I also want to say at the bottom of the screen we have the address for anybody that's interested in getting into the parade. We're still accepting units that can join the parade.
Yes, we had about 35, 40 units last year. We'd like at least that much again this year. It's just a great fun family atmosphere. Comes right up into the stadium. And then once we get into the stadium, we have a Medal of Honor reception where we have several Medal of Honor recipients in attendance. That's sponsored by New Day USA, and right after the Medal of Honor reception, we'll have a USO reception in the banquet room as well, which will have a lot of senior military officials, military advisors, that kind of thing. And during the whole time, starting at 9 o'clock, we'll have the big tailgate outside, which will have music and games, and just be a great, fun, festive bowl game atmosphere.
And it is so much fun, and it's festive, and I know I was tailgating last year and enjoying all of it, and then coming in and seeing the tank and the military village that's also there. Will that be there again this year?
Yeah, we'll have some military elements there, and what's really important is we want fans and especially the community to appreciate and understand is starting at 12:30 in the stadium, we have a number of military elements. We'll have a flyover. We'll have the jump team come in, led by Dana Bowman, double amputee, and they do just a tremendous job for us. And we'll have the Medal of Honor recipients for the coin toss, and hopefully some VIPs from the military will be there as well.
And I know you're being a little modest and perhaps a bit humble, but you really do go out of your way at the Military Bowl to ensure that we have our men and women that represent us in the armed forces there at the game. Can you tell me a little more?
So through the USO's ticket line, we'll give out at least 3,000 tickets to military personnel and their families. So, and those are very good seats. So sit down where the midshipmen sit down low, and you know, it's really a great visual to have so many servicemen and women and their families in attendance. So over the past 4 years, we've given out in excess of 400,000 to the USO. But we do, with the marketing that we have, their logo on the field, incorporated in our logo. We're at events with them year-round. They show support for our game. They're going to help with social media and with sponsorships and getting people really involved, and getting the military personnel and their families to the game is a big part of that. You know, getting the tickets out into the hands of the families is very important.
Outstanding. Is there anything that you would like to just remind people about when they come? Do they need to bring anything? How do they get tickets? How do they enjoy all of this excitement?
Well, really, they don't need to bring anything. You come to our tailgate, you have a great time there. We'll have, of course, food vendors and music going on, a lot of entertainment, so that'll be great. But we do need the community support. We need the people that are benefiting from this game, whether it be the city, the county, the state, the individuals, the little businesses, everybody to get involved in this thing. I mean, our conference contracts now are through 2019. Our agreement with the stadium is through 2019. Our ESPN agreement actually goes past 2019. So this is a live broadcast game around the world, you know, and we're showcasing Annapolis. We need the people of Annapolis to become ambassadors for all these people coming in. So, you know, we want to sell Annapolis. We want these people that are coming from just several hours away to be able to come back during Annapolis's busy season, you know, and even show more support for the town.
Right. So is sponsorships, are they still available?
Yeah, we do have sponsorship opportunities, a lot of great sponsorship opportunities. And for that information and ticket information, you can go to our website, which is militarybowl.org, O-R-G. We have all the information up there, and we'll have parking information, game day, and you know, we'll be pushing out notifications all over the place. And
please also go to annapolis.gov, because we will have updates under our headline front page. We'll keep everybody updated on what's happening, where to go, you know, whom to see, and how to enjoy such an outstanding organization. And thank you for bringing it to Annapolis. We're excited about it.
We couldn't be more happy to be here. Really, it's just a perfect time for us.
I just want to thank you very much for being with us today. It's been a pleasure. I'm very excited that the city can be a part of this and to continue to work back and forth. I think we've really developed quite an awesome partnership.
Yeah, it's been great. The city's been very supportive of this game, and we hope they continue that, and we'll just continue to grow this game year after year.
Sounds like a plan to me. Okay. Sounds good. And for the rest of you, I'm Rhonda Wardlaw for All Around Annapolis. We'll look forward to seeing some 30,000 of you come the Military Bowl, December 27th, Saturday, 1 o'clock kickoff. Until then, keep in touch. I'm Rhonda Wardlaw.